Hey there, Derek here from Pacific Coast Auto in Japan. We're looking at an L400 Delica space gear. This one here lifted with the roof racks. Of course, four-wheel drive, comes with a diesel engine, turbo diesel. These late model ones are not yet legal in the USA. Let me just show you what that looks like. The front face is different. They have a stronger, more powerful engine. Interior has some slight differences as well. This one, obviously, lifted suspension, the roof racks on it. It is for sale as an accidental purchase. It was bought from somebody who is not paying for the vehicle, and so it is up for sale before we send it to auction. Move quick on this if you want to buy it. We don't normally do inventory. Sometimes when we have vehicles that are going to auction, we'll offer them to the public. You can buy it if you want to. I'll tell you everything that's good and that's bad about this vehicle. If you want it, great, come and get it. If you don't want it, it'll go to auction. You can have a chance to try it at auction too if you want. Anyways, we'll sell it at the exact same price as we bought it for, plus your service fee. And so this was bought at auction for 500,000 yen. Looking at the condition, it looks fair for that price. Of course, it has some defects, but you get to win in the fact that you don't have to have the risk of the auction. You get to actually see all the condition of the vehicle here in person, and you know the price. So here it is. 2.8 liter engine. These are known to be super reliable engines. Everything mechanically with the car appears to be good. I have not done the full check on all of the mechanics. We will do that on video with you guys as the first time. I'm going to do the cold engine start here for you. You can see 150,000 kilometers on there, 149,235. It's a dual battery, so you get the nice start up. I'm going to turn the fog lights on because fog lights are cool. I have it in four-wheel drive mode right now. I tested the four-wheel drive to drive it up into the four-wheel drive only space on our lot because it's too slippery for regular cars to get up there. Okay, engine running condition looks to be good. I'm going to close the hood, show you the exhaust, and then go back inside, and we're going to be checking power windows and power steering and that kind of stuff. Oil has been checked. Oil looks fine. The coolant looks like it needs to be changed. It's kind of gross. I just noticed when I closed the hood that this front piece is missing whatever piece clips into there. So you need to replace that grommet or whatever it is. Looks like I picked the yellow of the fog lights. You'll notice that this has two different fog lights, so you can choose yellow or white. Different hood vent for the diesel and the late model ones. Actually, overall, better look. And this one, I'll tell you a little bit about it in a second. Just exhaust here. Aftermarket unit. Has the mud flaps on it. Has the aftermarket rear ladder. Aftermarket tail lights. And up we go. Where am I going to step? Oversized tires as well. That one, it's Aiba Works is the brand. Okay, yeah, it was bought from somebody in the USA. They can't import it yet because it's a 1997. It's not legal. This model of it with the post-facelift face is only legal from 1997. And so this one was bought a bit early. They decided they don't want to have it sent to them. And so I recommend for this one, because these are going to be hot items in the USA once they're legal. Somebody in Canada buy this and sell it to somebody in the USA after you've driven around for a year. My recommendation. So, inside. General old car smell, a little bit. I'll give it a 30% smell. Doesn't have the smell of cigarettes, but it has been smoked in, evidenced by 2 cigarette burns there for you. There's a really stupid steering wheel cover on it, but you can take that off. It looks like the steering wheel underneath is in fair condition, or even good condition from what I can see. Okay, now the power brakes, those feel normal. Okay, like I said, four-wheel drive and low gear ratio locking center differential is fine. This one has the Chamonix. This is Chamonix edition, so you'll notice the crazy carpets and the crazy seats. Also has the not so crazy LSD in the back, which is helpful if you're going to be doing any off-roading in it. The e-brake works. AC, make sure that's on. It is, okay. Do a rev here. Okay. Dashboard has a number of sticky things. This is a toll collection box for Japanese highways. This is a nothing that needs to come off. The top of this is gross. This one here is the late model unit, less prone to cracking, has a little different design on it. AC not working. Okay. Aftermarket Navi here, an Eclipse AV2-Z04 with the touch screen and audio and stuff like that in it. Cup holders are an item that's prone to breaking. These ones are not broken. The rest of the dashboard looks good over there. This one has a four-wheel drive lamp there. That's aftermarket. I don't know what's up with that. These two things here are as well. The place for screws. Yes. Okay, and we're going to go over the auction inspection sheet in just a sec here. But for now, shut that engine off. Oh, I'm sorry. Engine back on. Power folding mirrors. Non-functional. Power windows. Driver's side is good. Passenger side is good. Has window visors, as you can see there, and pop-out windows for the back two and the side one here. Also, this one here is the 8-seater model with the fold flat into a bed style seats and a flip out spare seat there for the 8th one. Otherwise, it's 7 seats. No skylight roof on it. This one has rust on the roof. If you don't like rusty roofs, you can end the videos now. I should have said that earlier, but you know, I'm doing this one-off, one shot, no edits. Can't remember everything. I'm getting old. Okay, auction sheet. I'll translate this for you and I'll show any of the damages as we go on here. So it's a 97 October Delica Space Gear Chamonix edition. That's French. I speak French. I'm from Canada, but I don't actually speak French. Auction rate 3.5, interior C, exterior D. I'd say the exterior is pretty good, but there is that rust on the roof. 149, 124 kilometers, that's official mileage. Automatic transmission, comes with AC. Obviously, we know it doesn't work. Note that the auction sheet here doesn't mention any AC not working. This is something that would have been a surprise to whoever bought it at auction. That's the kind of risk you take when buying at auction with stuff like that. And it sucks when it happens. But now you can buy this knowing that the AC is broken. Surprise! Anyways, sales points here, aftermarket Navi with TV tuner. That only works in Japan, the TV. You can't actually watch broadcast TV outside of Japan. Toll collection box, I already showed you that. Diesel engine. Okay. Diesel is a lot more expensive than the gasoline ones. Aftermarket suspension. Now it's RS9000 Rancho shocks, as well as some sort of a red bar underneath. I don't know what to call it. Like a Pennard bar or something, torsion axle, I don't know. Rear springs, and then front is aftermarket shocks that are a larger shock, as well as the torsion bars have been altered. And it feels fine. I drove it and back, and it doesn't have any clunks or weird things going on with it. Roof carrier is on it. Reverse rear ladder on it. Okay. Aftermarket exhaust. Whoa. Okay, still registered until 2021 June 3rd. Registered as a 3-number vehicle, and so it's what is a 3 number? I don't know. Anyway, that's registered as a specialty vehicle, maybe. So windshield rock chip looks fine to me. Okay, interior scratched, dirty, cigarette burn. I already showed you those. And rip. Did not see that rip. I will look a little bit more. Headliner dirty. It's actually quite clean. These Delicas are very commonly smoked in quite heavily, and the interior liners turn brown and gross. No risk with this one, as you can see the headliner before you buy it. Seat dirty, interior cigarette burn. Okay, now that's just double saying, because this one here is like a circle, this one tells you where it is. It says interior liner, which means the door card there. Color changed car. It actually isn't a color changed car. It's a black and silver two-tone, and then they just changed the roof color to silver, because the black and silver two-tone comes with a black roof, and then they made the roof silver. Kind of weird. They also did some, changed the color of the hood silver, and then put these really silly vinyl pieces that need to be removed on there. Also, you can see the paint is peeling on there. It probably wasn't a very high quality paint job. but it is only that section there. The silver down here is original silver. More on the exterior in a second. This is going to be a longer video than they usually are. What do we got here? Oil leak. Okay, so Delica 2.8 liter turbo diesels are known to be leaky. I'm going to shut those off. They leak from the valve cover gaskets. I've had a look at it. It doesn't appear to be an issue. I have just now seen the vehicle. There is no drips on it. It has been parked here for a little bit. Okay, the underside has been painted. The auction sheet says that there's corrosion on the underside. I couldn't find any corrosion on the underside. I'm going to show you now. Now, let's see. I realize that you can't really see that much with the camera under here. Suspension, good. All in here, very good. Underneath here has some surface stuff. You can see up there. Now there may be some corrosion that I can't see with my eyes because my eyes can't go into the same position as the camera, but there's that kind of stuff. These cars are prone to rusting underneath. If you're going to buy this, I recommend that you undercoat it. Get a professional to look at it, grind down any of the corrosion if there is any, and undercoat. Okay, underside surface rust and corrosion, end panel dented. That's just a dent on the underside of the rear bumper there. Exterior has various shallow scratches, and it says the hood hood wrapping has been put on. Okay, S2 of the body here, C2 on the roof, big corrosion. I'll show in the sec. S2 on the side here, this is medium rust. This needs to be repaired. It says a crack here, I couldn't find any crack there. Paint peeling on the front bumper, there's a lot of it. It needs to be repainted. Paint peeling on the hood, yeah. It has you can see some of the black, I already kind of showed that. Paint fade on over here as well. Okay, that's basically it. We'll come back to the interior of the rear section. Oh, I'll show you this. It has these cool rubber band-like scuff plates. Those are an option. Not even all the Chamonix versions have that. Okay, I'll do it once around to the body so you can see it, and we're already, oh my gosh, 12 minutes and 42, 3, 4 seconds into it. So, these are, that's the ground, so that you don't see JDM girl driving by on her JDM bike. Over fenders are an aftermarket extension. In Japan, they're very strict about how wide your over fenders are compared to the tires. If they poke out a little bit, like this, it's not legal, and I did get a ticket for that a few months ago and haven't really changed it. Anyways, still has the original side decals on them. They're peeling pretty bad, and you can see here the gasket for the over fender that they put on deteriorated, and so that's on all 4 of them. They need to be replaced. Also, tires, Sport Tech by Nankang, tire size is 245/70 R16. It's a 2013 tire with DOT compliance. Tire tread is down to what looks like about 20 or 30%. A little bit of cracking in the sidewall there. These look like Advent racing wheels, but they're not. They're off-road world. Super strong 4x4 wheel for off-road area. The highest standard possible by Lodio Drive, which is kind of funny because Lodio Drive, you know, in Japan, L's and R's are mixed up because they're the same. They look like an official, not official, authentic multi-piece wheel, which is kind of cool. Okay, let's continue our once around. Reflective tinted windows in the back. Rear ladder is a center mount, direct center mount. You can see the aftermarket taillights and the mud flaps. It's a cool look, it really is. When we bought this from the auction, I was thinking at least we got something that's cool looking. And these Delicas, you know, there are a lot of them in Canada, but people in Canada aren't buying the diesels anymore. You used to be able to get the diesels for pretty cheap, but recently, price of the diesels has come up quite a bit. And most of the people in Canada are going for the 2000 to 2005 model ones because those are newer. And you know, you don't really want to get that old of a vehicle. But if your intent is to buy it for selling in the USA, these were crazy, crazy popular in Canada when they became legal. This is the final generation. Not actually, this isn't the final generation, but the final gen only got, I think, a year and a half before they canceled it. The final gen has BMW like swoop headlights, and you don't see too many, so you probably won't notice it. Anyways, let's see everything that's wrong with it now. Paint fade on the front fender. That was mentioned on the auction sheet. Okay, decals. They're also, it might be a little bit hard to tell. They're deteriorated, all of them. Aftermarket marker there. Okay, the windshield wipers have been painted black on top of rust. If you see, there's some texture in it. Okay, here's the paint peeling on the hood. There are also several areas of rock chips because it was a lower quality paint job. Another one here, 1, 2, 3 here, another one, another one. Okay, the vinyl has cracked on both. I guess it's kind of a unique design. It looks kind of cool from afar, not really my jam. Okay, now front bumper, lots of peeling, and then it says Chamonix on the fog lights. And you can only have one of those on at a time. There's like a hard switch for that because of regulations. It's missing nearly all of the letters here for Chamonix. It says Kawasaki here, I'm not sure why. And then it has an under bumper protector piece. But it doesn't protect that much, as you can see. It doesn't go down in there like it normally does. Okay, more peeling on this section here. Looks like this aftermarket light is maybe a lower quality one because you can see some micro cracks in there. Gaskets, yeah, need to be replaced. Going down here, there's a U2 dent right here, as mentioned on the auction sheet. I hadn't actually said anything about it. And that is about as big as the dents get on the body. So basically the whole body is as good as that. Or that, I mean, that's the worst of it. A few minor rock chips on the sliding door there. It has an auto step. This one comes out when you open the door. And it's functional, and you can turn it off if you don't like it. Okay, the door doesn't touch the over fender, which is good because when you go for bigger over fenders, then you do have to worry about that. There is a kit that you can get to pull this out to put in a bigger over fender. This one is small enough that it doesn't need that kit, which is good because the kit tends to make the door difficult to close properly. Some peeling here. Okay, I like that roof carrier. I want that on that, and then I'll be even cooler. Yeah. Okay, it has this is for your all the outdoor players, which is fun to look at. Over fender, missing piece there. All clean inside here. You can see the raising block there for your sway bar to lower it down a bit. I don't know what brand these are. Okay. The back bumper has some surface rust bits on it. Maybe a good idea to get that painted. There's also some paint staining here. This type of thing, it looks like it comes from the lamp in there. So there might be a bit of rust in there. Chrome letters for Delica here. Reverse camera up there. Climbing up. The roof doesn't, oh, I forgot to show the rust on the roof. Usually they'll rust on the back here and on the front. This one has none on the back. Looks like it's really dirty in there because it's hard to wash. And this is weird. Okay. And there's pictures of that come. Oh, I shouldn't have climbed up here. I have to go down with 2 hands. Okay. Not dying today. There's the aftermarket exhaust again. It sounds good, I think. More fade on this side than on the other side on the decal. My favorite logo here, it says Chamonix with Chamonix inside. And it's a reflective logo, so is this, but you can't really notice right now. Oh, I am so scatterbrained today. Okay, so I gotta show you the S2 over here, and then I'm gonna show you some more where it says ware or crack. Okay, so the S2 is on the sliding door at the bottom. Here you can see some, here you can see some, and that's discolored. None of it is on the body section, it's only on the door section. Now, back over here. And if you look down here, it's dark in there, so I'm not sure how well it's going to focus. But the tire had rubbed on that. Now I couldn't get it to rub myself, but it looks like it knocked the paint off and it started some surface rust in there. That appears to be on both sides, but more on this side than the other. Okay, to the interior. I already showed the seats, kind of. There's a little bit of scratches here. Let's pull that out. Excuse me. Floor carpets are dirty. What am I looking at? Anyway, that's what the seat looks like. The stitching is in good shape. It feels really cool how high up you sit in these, and when it's lifted you can extra feel it. Back gasket here is cracked all the way around. Back trunk, open it up. So usually I do these videos a little bit differently. I'll have like each set comes with at least 5 videos, if not 6 or 7 sometimes, and to shoot it all in one video like this is outside of my norm, so my apologies if I'm sounding a little bit scatterbrained. These seats flip to the sides. You can actually put this down so it's 100% level with the other one, and then the whole thing flips up to the side there and then attaches on to the grab it for your life handle up there. Or you can make all of these seats turn into a flat sleeping area if you want to sleep in your van, which I know you do because I know how much the house prices are in Canada. If you are my age or younger, you don't stand a chance. Logos are missing on both sides. Risto with front mount. Okay, somebody's shoe mark. Okay, so I got a picture of this in the picture set, so look into that. This flips down and then goes up, and you get your own seatbelt there for it if you want. These seats here, pretty normal, not much to say there. It has AC vents there and up on the roof there. Really easy to move around in here, get your seat. Notice that there's a weird thing. I guess something used to be mounted here. Okay, AC controls here for rear AC and heater. Easy to walk into the front if you are a parent. This is very important for you to be able to move to the back with napkins when your kids have a vomit party, which, you know, it sounds gross, but it happens. And into the back seat. You know what? We should have races for all of the minivans, for all the parents out there, to see how long it takes to get from the front seat to the back with a tissue box. Okay, that light is missing. I think I got everything. I don't want to shoot this video and then feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I got everything in the pictures because I'm not on the spot and I can take my time with that. But anyways, we are done here. It looks like 25 minutes. Ugh, whoever makes it this far, congratulations on having nothing else to do. Okay, that's the end. Hope you enjoyed. Buy it, or it goes to auction in a few days. Okay, bye for now.